So now I want to show you, let me hit return. Now I want to show you how to upload a Google Drive item because maybe I have a Google Doc that I want students to read. Notice that there's no more Google toolbar or button, but there is, it's just nested. So again, the thing to remember about the new rich content editor is that it is nested in these other items here. So with the Google Drive button, as well as the YouTube button, among many other apps, I'm going to click on this plug, and let me take my focus mouse out. I'm going to click on this plug, and it gives me all the apps that were in the old rich content editor, but now they're just nested. So notice Google Drive is still there. Google Course Kit is still here. I prefer this one because it automatically opens sharing settings. So when I click on it, it asks if that's me. I can select file and I can add my presentation here. So I will try to find a presentation, click attach, select file, save, and there is my Google item. So I can also embed presentations using the new RCE. Maybe I'm trying to center my presentation because I just want my page to look a little bit more clean and friendly on the eyes. So I'm going to click edit. And it's hard to tell. Usually I type in some sort of text here at the bottom. I'm going to hit return. And I'm going to highlight both above and beneath the presentation, and I'm going to center it. And then this I'll put back to where I wanted it. I'm going to left align it, hope this is centered, and then I'm going to left align the text there. And when I save it, the presentation should be centered. It just doesn't show up. So that is one weird thing about Blend or Canvas. And another way to embed a Google item is not only to go to apps, view all, and to pick one of these Google items. I prefer this second one, Google Course Kit, but another way is to publish your Google item. So I showed you how to embed a Google slide deck. I'm going to show you how to embed a Google Doc by publishing. You can also embed any Google item by publishing. This is a second way to add something to Blend. So first I need to find the item. This is an instruction guide. Maybe I want students to look over it. And to publish an item, I'm going to go to File, Publish to the Web, and then I want the embed code. So I'm going to click Embed, click Publish, click OK, and then it gives me this code here. It tells me to press Control-C to copy, or I can right-click and copy. And then when I go into Blend, I'm not just going to paste it there. That's not going to do anything. Instead, I'm going to go to Insert, Embed, and this is where I embed my embed codes. So things like Flipgrid, Padlet, things that have embed codes in them. Notice that the new RCE doesn't have the button for it. You have to go again to Insert, Embed, and then this embed code box pops up where you can paste your embed code. So I'm going to click Submit, and it does it oddly here. Like, let me save. It looks really scrunched. So if that happens with your Google Doc, you can go to Edit, and you're going to have to go into the code here, and it's at the bottom. I can type in width equals quotation marks 100%. Save. And now the document is in there. It's 100%, but it does look small. If I go into the code here, it doesn't allow me to change the height or width of it there. So that's why I'm going into the code here. Again, click on Edit, HTML editor. I typed in width equals 100% of the page. Height equals, here's where I guess I'm just going to say 500, and it should elongate that Google Doc there. So now there is an embedded item. Just to remind you one more time that you can embed a Google Doc or item simply by going into the apps and then clicking on one of those Google Drive items there. So I could have just as easily done that, typed in the name of the Google Doc, add it, attach it, and then save. And it should appear at the bottom of the page here in a different view. So depending on your aesthetic and design preferences, this one was publishing, and then the other way was going to apps. So I will label that on my page here. Just to remind you that there's more than one way to do something in Blend. Another way to embed a Google item, apps, Google Drive.